Growth stock versus value stock. Do you know the major differences between them and how they fit into your investment strategy? So in this video, we're going to break down the differences, and I hope you learn one or two from this video. Remember that this is not a financial advice. Always make your own personal research. Now, let's go. Growth stocks are companies that are expected to grow their value and revenue faster than the average companies. We think of companies like Nvidia, Amazon, Palantir. They mostly reinvest every dollar or euro back into the business so that they can grow faster. Most of these companies don't pay dividends because they are reinvesting everything back into the business for more growth. The key traits for growth stock companies are: one, they have very high revenue growth year by year. Also, they have very high PE ratios. If you don't know what PE ratio is, I already have a video on this page that explains that they are often volatile. High growth stocks are usually very volatile because of how fast they grow. That could also be very risky. It's also best for long-term investors who can stomach short-term risk. For example, I invested in Nvidia I think last 2 years, and I have done over 300%, which is very, very rare. It's not very often like that, but because it's a high growth stock, that is why it performs like that. They usually grow really fast. Value stocks are companies that are fundamentally strong, but they are currently undervalued. So their stock price are usually lower relative to their earnings, cash flow, or book value. We think of companies like Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola. These companies, they are consistent, they are slow, but they are very steady. The key trait for value stocks is: one, they have low PE ratios. They often pay dividends because these companies, they have stabilized, they're into profit, and they don't need to reinvest every euro or dollar they make. They also have lower volatility and slower growth. Yes, their growth might be slower, but they are a bit more stable. Some people call them boring, but they are actually very, very reliable. So should I always go for growth stocks or value stocks? If you want to go for growth stocks, this is what you have to know, is that the capital appreciates, right? Because you make more money with growth stock. If you're someone who believes in innovation, but then you can handle volatility, then go for growth stock. It's something you have to also keep for long term. If you have a long-term mindset, because of the volatility, you have to wait. It goes up, it goes down. Then for value stock, if you want stability and income, because most of the times they pay out dividends, and then if you also want consistency, then go for value stock. If you're also looking for lower risk and compounding effects, go for value stock. But the truth is, there is no one way to this. I always say hold both. Majority of smart investors hold both because they want income and also want value appreciation. Let me know in the comments which one you mostly invest in, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Always remember, this is not a financial advice, and I'll see you in my next video.